I didn't hear you. You ready to search? You find it when you go to play. I'll show you then. Like when we search, you put it on. All right. All right. So just go to team settings and go all the way to the left or to the right. Doesn't matter. You'll find it. It's, you should have went to the right. I didn't know your team would be on Syracuse. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright. Keep going. Same thing. Yeah, whatever it says, what does it say for you? There's two. Yeah, that's one of them. That's the one I use. Weird. About to try a new playbook against you. Yeah. I'm streaming it. That dude on YouTube, I'll help you. You just gotta go on YouTube. You gotta download the YouTube app on your phone and create an account on YouTube.
This highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Clemson Tigers taking on a team from the Big 12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Wait, what? Yeah. Really?
And the Tigers ready to get this thing started and open the season.
Damn, Saab. Thought I smoked you.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Wait, did this quarterback get faster for you?
Under fire. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
I love the offense coming out being aggressive on the first
Come on,
play
bro.
of the game. They're trying to take
I'm not gonna lie, if
right
he was running
away,
a cross,
the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they
like,
get the
he was
interception.
wide open.
You can't start a ball
But he
game
ran a
better than
fucking-
the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Damn.
Took a shot at the end zone, and
I didn't think you'd stay with him.
Picked it off. It'll be third down. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They start the
Damn,
season
Sam.
in the top 5.
I forgot your tight end beast cover. Tight end cover beast.
There, Jesse.
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good...
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
No way.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Why would he go for a throw like that?
They spun that wheel.
So I'm fucking blitzing you, bro.
And come up bankrupt. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Scanning the field, it's Clemens. Might be looking to run. Got away from trouble and got
Let's
rid
go.
of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping.
Bro, you had the drag wide open.
Talking about his job, the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes
No, he wasn't, bro. You threw that in the double coverage.
Try to quiet some of those haters.
You had the drag wide open, Saab. You got to take the short route, bro.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Saab, what do you know about this play right here?
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll
Damn,
send
blitzing
out the
you like
offense.
that?
These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Going to take a shot. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
The big explosive play put them right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Motion from the wideout. Well, jet sweep pass.
Damn, I had it. I had it like 3 times, bro. I had the like.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
The run up the middle, looking for the score.
Come on, bro.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking.
Bro, this shit's broken. It's not real.
Open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way.
Bro, I'm nice, bro. I'm him. Sub. When you get in the onside kick, you press R3, and it takes you back to the kickoff. Because if you do, yeah, I know, no, but it's like a little glitch kind of.
We'll see if they can be a little more productive.
But people will squib kick it on you, and you'll fucking.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Come on, bro. I know you're jumping, bro. Like, I know you're jumping.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They've got it
What
at
kind
the
of fucking
37. It's first
pussy
and 10.
ass lineup is this?
On the
bro.
move. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
Which playbook did you choose? Which one? What was it called? Coach Stan?
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and
Bro,
a
there's
mile.
multiple plays in the playbook.
Looking to throw, it's Clemens. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring
Damn.
in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know
Bro, you broke the sack though.
Really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again.
Gotta use a wide receiver, the tight end in that situation. You gotta like user him. You gotta like click on to the tight end and catch the ball yourself.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down.
Damn.
Pressure coming. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right.
I knew I should have position catched it, man. Bro, that was a great throw, bro. Oh my God.
His way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
There's no way. And my quarterback's injured. He's injured. He's injured. His elbow. Don't tell me this guy broke his elbow. Yes, I'm ready.
Have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll take it on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking downfield, it's Clements. And he got smashed.
Bro, that shit was getting blown up.
The pass, it's incomplete.
I don't know if anybody saw this happen.
How are they confusing, bro? They can't be that confusing.
He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've got no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some.
I was about to say run the ball, but my D-line too good, cuzzy.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front.
There we go, bro.
My guys play big up front.
You gotta get used to playing with the playbook, bro. The playbook's not gonna make you into like John Madden.
Base defense making a play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. They get to him as he throws.
Come on, bro. Get that weak shit out of here.
On 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the
That weak ass shit out of your side. You need to throw that earlier.
Just needs a crack to get a return.
What?
And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line.
So what you know about this play right here?
Start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Overton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Bryce Underwood
Back to pass on
tugs.
second down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first.
Stop, he's like Anthony Richardson.
Here. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on second and inches. A run for the quarterback. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. Really nice run there by the Tiger quarterback. And, you know, even the great passers like Trevor Lawrence, remember that great run he had in the postseason against Ohio State? That's a staple of the Tiger attack.
Yeah, that was a 50-plus yard run, and they needed it the most. And that's what you've seen. When the offense doesn't have answers to a lot of other things, they always got the running quarterback. And especially in those critical situations, you see it when they get in the red zone. It's going to be a big area. On third down, when I need it, this QB can make things happen.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that.
No, that was a dot.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers in this case.
Julian was one-handing that.
You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
To the air, it's Underwood. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup.
But what are you running?
Cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, and you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Got him downfield, and they'll stop him about.
It's 4th and 5. I'm going for it.
This is kind of like Vegas.
Nuh-uh, it's 4th and 5, isn't it?
There on third down. You've set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down, hoping to get a touchdown.
But where are these rules, bro? Nah, 4th and 5. 4th and 5 or less is across, allowed on or across the 50. Yeah, Nelly telling me I can go for it. Yeah, buddy. Come on, buddy. They're watching. Bro, watch this play right here, boys. Watch this play. Watch this play. Watch this play.
It's dropped. And oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it
Dropped
does not pan out.
And sometimes the best defense.
He dropped
He
it.
was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Cap, bro, you're running at the quarterback.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Oh, run it.
Trying to get
Run it, boy. Run it, boy.
And the defense defense holds firm. No
Run it, boy.
at all on that play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys.
Damn, I bumped into my guy. You were wide open on the drag.
Frustration building for this offense after that incompletion right now, setting up for.
Bro, you suck, bro. I'm about to turn up now.
Find a rhythm in this game.
All right, bro. All right. You know what? I was having fun, but now I'm gonna turn up just because you wanna get serious and talk about how my team's 99.
And get this quarterback in a better
Come.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going.
Bro, if he would have made that accurately, bro, you're getting sub price. Let's put Sandy back in the game.
Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Wait, what? Why are you in?
Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Back to pass, it's Gay.
This guy's perfect against you.
Got a man, it's Overton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Come on, Saab. Who do you think you're playing against?
They got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Damn. You got me there.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes one deep. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a bad throw. I waited too long.
Aggressive downfield. That's when the defense just has to come up.
I waited too long for
to
that.
make the interception in the end zone. Not going to get a lot of chances like that.
This time on target. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Bring in the heat. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism. Extending
pause the game.
At least giving himself the chance.
All right, on pause.
Finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able.
Oh, come on, bro.
Plenty of time
Come
to
on.
Time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. To throw, it's Clemens. Hauls it in. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time.
Going to take a shot at this DB. momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Throwing the double coverage.
Started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Damn it.
On the run. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown.
Oh my God.
Add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense.
Bro, I told you gotta press R3
all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Yeah, it shows horrible.
This late in the half,
Yeah, bro. Like,
how aggressive will the play
this score's not for you.
To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Damn, sorry, man. I can try to score.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to throw, it's Clemens. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it.
Pitch it.
At the 40, there he goes. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Damn, I got ball.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
I gotta try more like big throws.
It'll be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how...
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass, because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be it, snapped it to the up man. And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the 1st down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Back to pass, it's Gay. Grabbed in the middle, it's Overton. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's down. He'll lose a couple. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes a connection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice play there catching the pass, and I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside at the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Holds and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. To the air, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
It's third and goal and third and long. from the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Mississippi State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Clemens. On the run, still looking. He'll throw it. And it's picked off for the third time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season. Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Looking to scramble. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You want to talk about controlling a game? This Clemson defense hasn't even allowed 150 yards.
That's insane. I mean, that is video game type numbers. That's crazy. You can't find that kind of numbers anywhere. This day and age, so much offensive firepower and speed all over the field, and this defense said, I will have none of that, and shut everything down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Clemens. It's complete to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Not much feels better to an offense than to get some breathing room with an explosive play like that. Now 1st and 10 from the 39. Gets rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Makes the grab.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. And that last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's Perry. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Pocket breaking down. Finding an escape route. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Quarterback empties his backfield. These corners going to give these receivers some space. He lets one fly deep. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Hunt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Clemens. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
And he's thrown another interception. Takes it the other way. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a...
Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Clemens. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. There are few things that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it up?
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Clemson.
One more play to pad the stats. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Clemens. Pressure coming. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.